All right, I'm back with some Sporkle quizzes. I've been enjoying the new NBA season so far. Definitely want to talk about it soon in some videos. But yeah, now I'm going to look for a Sporkle quiz to try. And I just found this one while searching through NBA players in the wrong uniform. Can you name the NBA players who had short stints in these uniforms? So this seems like it's going to be pretty easy. I guess I don't know exactly how the format is going to work, but let's just find out. So I just have to name the player, I guess. This is obviously going to be Michael Jordan. And that is Shaquille O'Neal, McGrady, Tracy McGrady, T-Mac. That is Pete Maravich. All right. I didn't know that he played for the Celtics. That is Dennis Rodman, obviously. I remembered that he played for the Mavericks. Dikembe Mutombo. That is Dominique Wilkins. I had no idea Wilkins ever played for the Spurs. Wilkins. Rasheed Wallace. I don't know if I knew he played for the Hawks, to be honest. I knew Grant Hill played for the Clippers. That was in my teen years, probably. So that's Stephon Marbury. I think I knew he was on the Celtics for a little bit. Malone, obviously, I knew was on the Lakers. Sean Marion, I knew was on the Raptors. Alonzo Mourning, I did not know was on New Jersey. I don't think I wouldn't have guessed that. That's Robert Parrish. Parrish with the E or A? Parrish, yeah. That's Hakeem Olajuwon. I knew he was on Toronto. I think it was his last year in the league. Olajuwon. Same thing with Ewing. I knew that too. Iverson. Yep, that was when I owned a 2K game. I think 2K11 was the year that Iverson was on the Grizzlies roster. Houston Rockets. That might be Rick Barry. Yep. Okay. Gary Payton on the Bucks. I figured that out just recently. I noticed that just recently. And I knew Pippen was on the Rockets. He went to join Barkley and maybe Hakeem. Hakeem was probably still there at that point. They tried to do one last, maybe it was Clyde. I don't remember. But they would try to do one last, super team to try to get a ring when they were all really old. Didn't end up working out. But yeah, let's try and find a better one or a harder one at least. It'd be a logic puzzle. I saw that Kenny For Real, King of the Fourth Quarter on YouTube, he did a video with the NBA Logic Puzzle, or maybe it was like the second one, something like that. And I intentionally did not watch it because I thought maybe I could play that puzzle or do that Sporkle quiz. But NBA literally also sounds like it'd be fun. I think we're going to just do these two. That'll be the video. Need to find a good place to put I guess right here isn't blocking anything, is it? If I start the quiz, yeah, it's not blocking anything. But I also need to scroll down, so then it will be. That'll work. All right, money. Dollar bills, 100, maybe 76ers because it's Ben Franklin. I don't know how that works. Do I have to type in like Philadelphia? Also just might not be right. Very well could not be right. This is the Pelicans. I'm kind of mad at myself. I don't know if I'm missing an obvious one there with the dollar bills. Okay, so that's the Knicks. Those are Knickerbockers. That's the type of pants. I can't even really tell what this is. I wish I could zoom in. I'm going to try to put my face all the way up here. Oh. They're fishing nets. I could not tell what those were. Those are Hawks, Pistons. These pictures are so small. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to see this. Jazz. Looks like a jazz club of some sort. Wolves, Timberwolves. Can I just put Wolves? Yeah, that works. I would think Celtics. Look like, yeah, it's a car. Is it a Thunderbird, maybe? Thunder? No, I don't know cars very well. Pacers. Is it I don't think so. Okay, it is. All right. Nuggets. Wow, I don't know why that took me a second. Bulls. Oh. Spurs. I had no idea what I was looking at. Flames. Heat. Rockets. Suns of Tatooine. I would say just by looking at the picture, Spanish conquistadors or something like that. Or maybe Musketeers. Oh. Cavaliers. Yeah, I was close there with the Musketeers, kind of. Cavaliers. Thunder. It's not Thunder, but yeah. That's the Sixers. So what's the Ben Franklin one? Or the $100 bill one? Money, cash, dollar. I can't think of what that is. Razor. That's what that is, right? Oh. Clippers. Top Gun Maverick. Mavericks, I guess. Raptors. I don't know if I'm going to get this in time, but I don't know what that is. Wait, okay, I'm just going to go. Maybe I should have been paying attention to the time a little more. Usually I don't. It's not like an issue. Rocky? I don't know what that is. Rocky Balboa is what I see. Hornets. Oh, that's the Lakers right there. Dang it. Kings. Oh, Bucks. Okay, Bucks. I feel like maybe it would have been better if there were a bunch of like $1 bills or something like that. Like because like it's $1. I don't know. And so there's multiple of them. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. I probably should have got that. Trailblazers. Oh, okay. That's like the model of car. Again, I really don't know cars at all. Sacramento Kings. Oh, Martin Luther King. The Kings, the family. Okay. Yeah, I was going to get Lakers. Golden State that's Warriors. Maybe it's that a movie? Warrior? I don't know. Again, I might be missing out on references. But yeah, could have done better there. Not terrible. Here's the one I'm excited for. This is 20-minute timer. Okay. All right, play quiz. Magic. All of Shaq's teams are in this column. My in-state rival is also in that corner. Okay. Before I do this, I'm going to go back and get my screen more zoomed in so I can see, because like I can't see very well. I need to polish up my setup a little bit. I mean, it's a little awkward just with the angle I'm at, but hopefully this will work. Yeah, it's not really any better, but at least I can see now. All right, so play quiz. Magic. All of Shaq's, did it say Magic here last time? I don't even remember. All of Shaq's teams are in this column. My in-state rival is also in a corner. Okay, so this is the Magic, and then the Heat would be in one of the other corners. Well, it would have to be this one, because all of Shaq's teams are in this column. Miami is one of Shaq's teams. This would be Miami. Heat. 2 other East NBA champions from 2010s are touching me. Okay, so we can get another one of them here, probably. E1. So it's a team that Shaq has been on, and that was an Eastern. They're NBA champions, but they're also in the Eastern Conference. So it doesn't just mean that they won the East. So they had to win a title in the 2010s, which the Celtics would not work. I was gonna do Celtics possibly. Man, my camera is annoying. So this would be the Cavs then. Cavaliers. Yeah. Okay. So all of the California teams can be found in row B, and so then this would have to be Lakers. That's the only California team you played for, I guess? Yeah. Lakers. Michael Jordan's teams are in the corners. Team playing closest to my original home is in D4. Closest to my original home. So the Lakers are originally from Minneapolis, which means the Wolves, T-Wolves, would be in D4, wherever that is. D4, Wolves. Okay, but also there's another hint in here. So the Bulls and the Wizards are either in A5 and 5, or F5, A5 and F5. Unless... Yeah, I'm sure it means Michael Jordan is a player. I'm sure it doesn't mean the Hornets. Okay, so Rip City is in B3. So it just gave me, is the thing that I know, you have to know that Rip City is the nickname of Portland, of the Blazers. And Raptors are not in E2. Okay, I guess that's good to know. The Bulls are touching vertically with a California team. So that means A5 has to be the Bulls. The Texas-based teams are in row D. All of them? Okay, so that's 3. But we don't know about, yeah, okay. Wait, so what, do we have a next guess then? Oh, yeah, so now we know that F5 is the Wizards. I was going to say, we don't have a move. So the Wizards don't give you a hint, which seems weird. But I guess we still have Shaq's teams left. So Suns, and where else did Shaq play? We already have the Magic, the Lakers, the Cavs, the Heat. Oh, Celtics, I've been talking about them. So, but the Texas teams are all here, which none of those are Texas teams. Okay, but now we know that D1 isn't a Texas team because Shaq's never played for a Texas team. So D3, D2, D3, and D5 are Texas teams. E2 is not the Raptors, but I don't know if we have a hint on what E2 is, though. I think we're missing something. This would be a lot easier if I didn't have to be so distracted with my stupid setup. Oh, wait, but do we know... So the Kings, the Warriors, Clippers, one of those teams is in B5. And those are all of these teams here, too. So, like, all of the other Bs are those teams. Magic. I already have the Heat, yeah. Oh, I still need this one. Yeah. So 2 other East NBA champions from the 2010s are touching me. So these are filled up. These are filled. Yeah, okay. So we know the Raptors aren't. Let's talk about that. We know that the Raptors could be this one, because they did win the championship 2019, and they're not in either of these, and they're not in any of the D's or any of the B's. So who else could be in here besides the Raptors? We have the Heat, but that's already done. Who else won the championship? Cavs, that's already done. Are those the only 2 teams that have won no, Bucks. No, that was 2020. Spurs are West, yeah. Okay, so there's been no, right? Yeah, 2011 was the Mavs, West. 2012, Heat, 13 Heat, 14 Spurs, so that's West again. 15 Cavs, already got them. 16 Warriors, West. 17 Or I did that out of order. 15 Warriors, 16 Cavs, 17 Warriors again, 18 Warriors again, 19. Okay, so this has to be the Raptors. That probably should have been way easier for me to do. Larry Bird's teams as a player and as a coach are touching horizontally, but not necessarily touching this one. So we do know that Indiana and Boston are next to each other. Whereas we have the Celtics, don't we? No, not yet. So, but yeah, okay. I like this. I like this game. So this has to be Indiana. This has to be the Celtics. I don't know if, yeah. I'm just going to do both those really quick. Trust in the process is in E4. So that's Sixers. Trust the process, Philly. Pacers, New York-based teams are in column 2. So not in D2 and not in B2. So that leaves A2 and E2. Los Angeles teams are touching. Okay, so this has to be the Clippers. All teams that start with the letter S are touching. For location or mascot, what does that mean? All teams, Spurs. What other team starts with an S? Is it location? That would mean then that would be Sacramento and San Antonio. So do we have San Antonio yet? I don't think we do. Where are the Texas teams again? Where are those supposed to be? Do we have that anywhere? I thought we had something that said where the Texas teams are. All of the California teams can be found in row B. Yeah, I already got that. Oh, up here. The Texas-based teams are in row D. So how can Sacramento and San Antonio be touching each other? That doesn't make any sense. So it's probably not that. It's Spurs and who else starts with an S? That's a mascot. Sonics? Suns. Okay, so Spurs and Suns. Where's the Suns again? Suns have to be here. And then so that would mean the Spurs have to be here. Teams that start with W's share the same column. So Warriors and Wizards. So the Warriors are in B5 then, because they're California. The Bucks are in column 4, not in B. I guess we'll wait on that because I don't know if we have that narrowed down yet. Okay, this is hard to keep track of. Like, I think I'm missing a clue. There might be another thing. We got the Pacers. The New York-based teams are in column 2. Okay, so we still have that. We don't know the order, though. Celtics trust the process is in E4. Los Angeles teams are touching it. We already got those. Rip City is B3. Oh, but we narrowed down this. Okay, so we have another California team. The Kings to be here. A team that plays a mile above sea level is also above me. So that's the Nuggets. Shout out. Mile High City. There are no mammals allowed in column 3. So the Bucks can't be in column 3 is what that means. But what did... Oh, but we already know the Bucks are in column 4. Okay, so who can't be in column 3 then? Grizzlies can't be in column 3, but that doesn't say anything about Spurs and Rockets, though. No, we already have Spurs. Mavericks. Maverick. Does that count as a horse? I'm confused now. Because Maverick doesn't technically mean horse. I like the reason why the Mavericks logo is a horse is like kind of not even, I don't know if it really means that much. I'm pretty sure Maverick just means that you're like a wild card. I don't know if this is like an actual rule, like if this is what is supposed to be giving me the answer here. I think that's what we have to do though. I'm just going to put Rockets here. Okay, cool. I'm guessing, yeah, that's what it was. That they're counting Mavericks as a horse. Which kind of makes sense, yeah, because that is their mascot. That's the logo. Rockets. The remaining teams with flying mascots are in this column. Okay, so we already have the Hawks, right? No, we don't have the Hawks. But that's good to know. But wait, I thought mammals. No, birds aren't mammals. Wow. Okay. But bats. If that was a team, then we know that it's not there. If somehow bats was a NBA team, too bad it's not. Believe it or not, but row C is in alphabetical order. Okay, hello. So future me here. So for some reason, I read that hint that I just read, even though I said row C, I thought column 3. And while editing the video, I was trying to figure out how I did that. I thought maybe I even said that out loud, but I didn't. I actually said what it verbatim said in there. But also, I had noticed while looking at that grid that they have there with the columns and rows, that it was kind of hard for me to navigate when like it would say like D4. It would take me a little bit to find D4. And what I think it actually was, like why I was having trouble with it, was because they reverse the rows and columns like naming convention from what like everything else uses, like from Google Sheets and Excel and like lots of places that have rows and columns. Usually the rows are the numbers and the columns are the letters. So when I see column/row, whatever, C, I think of the third column. I think that's what happened. When I read row C, I thought the third column. because of the C, not because of the row, basically. I noticed throughout the video I kept interchanging the use of the words row and column on accident. I would use them in the wrong places because, you know, columns vertical, rows horizontal. I know that, but I don't always say it right, I guess. But yeah, just to let you know that what I'm going to do in the video that you're watching is going to be confusing and frustrating because I start going based off of the fact that I think column 3 is going to be in alphabetical order from top to bottom. And it takes me a while to figure out that that's not what that said. So just a heads up. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the video. I'll let you get back to it. But row C is in alphabetical order hopefully by mascot. Yeah, because all of these are the mascot names. Yeah, so it has to be. So Hawks. What other things fly? Rockets. We already have those. Probably not thunder, I wouldn't think. It's a sound. Sound waves fly, I guess. Pelicans. Okay, so Hawks, Pelicans. Hawks would be above that. Who else? Hornets. Hawks, Hornets, Pelicans. Wait, why? There's 3. Dang it. I messed that up. I want to play it again, though. I guessed Hawks because I thought it had to be in this row, which it did, but might have been another flying team. For some reason, I was thinking I only needed 3, but I needed 4. But yeah, Magic. So we know this is Heat. Let's just get back to where we were. Okay, but Hawks have to be the second one because we know there's 2 alphabetically after them here. It had to be. It said, okay, remaining teams with the flying mascots are in this column. So Hawks, Hornets, Pelicans. So those are 3 flying teams. And if Hawks isn't A3, then it would have to be C3 because Hawks is before Hornets and Pelicans alphabetically. Unless we're doing cities, which is dumb if we are, because how am I supposed to assume that it's city? That had to be, okay, whatever. Let's figure out what the Hawks are first. Are we playing it? Okay, play quiz. Let's go here. Hawks couldn't be in B. I don't think it was in D because that was Rockets. Hawks. Why are the Hawks there rather? Are they not counting Hornets? Do they not think Hornets can fly? Is this the Pelicans? Pelicans can definitely fly. Apparently, Pelicans can't fly. Okay, so this is the Hawks. Hornets. Let me put Hornets here. I don't understand why. Yeah, let's just get back again. Cavaliers. Okay, so what are we missing? This has to be Mavericks. Row C is in alphabetical order. Why did I think it said column 3? Okay, so that's what was messing me up about the Hawks okay, darn it. So Hornets and Pelicans are still going to be in this row, or in this column here, in column 3. But row C is in alphabetical order. And the Bucks are in column 4. So the Bucks can't be in C. It has to be in F. Team that has been in New York longer is above the other. Okay, so then where are they supposed to be again? New York is based in column 2, so this column here. So this is the Knicks. Knicks on top because they're older. Then the Nets. So other flying mascots in that column. Pelicans could be in this column, but Hornets can't. So maybe I should do Pelicans here. But again, I think there's one other square here that I don't know if there's another team for flying. So let me wait on that. I also don't know, since I kind of just filled in these based off memory, I don't know if I have them all filled in yet to where I was. But yeah, so Grizzlies can't be in this. So Grizzlies have to be over here in 4 or 5. Los Angeles teams are touching. Already got those. I think this has to be Pelicans in C3, but I'm not 1,000% sure yet. I don't know if there's another hint that I have. The California teams are in row B. We already have all the rows for those ones that have those rules. Where are Pistons? Yeah, so Pistons could be C3. So I don't want to do that yet because they're not a mammal is what I meant by that. They're not a mammal, and I don't have a third flying mascot team. I can only think of Pelicans and Hornets. And Jazz can't be here. Oh, okay, but the alphabetical thing can help here. Pistons have to be before Pelicans alphabetically. B, C, D, E. No, after. So Pistons could be here if this is Pelicans. Grizzlies couldn't be in this row. Grizzlies has to be either A. No, so Grizzlies has to be here then in E5 because it can't be in this column because it's a mammal. Grizzlies. Okay, an insect lives in row A. So Hornets are up here. Music is in the bottom row. So that means the Jazz are down here. So that's the other team. That wasn't a flying thing. So this has to be Pelicans. And that means Pistons have to be next, right? Man, I really don't want to get this wrong. Pistons have to be next. I clicked the wrong letter. Okay, cool. Pistons. So what's the last team now? Okay, now I have to figure out what team is missing. Central Division. We have the Detroit, Indiana, Cleveland. We already have that. Bucks, Bulls. We have all 5 of those. Raptors, Sixers, Celtics, Nets, Knicks. We have all those. Southeast, we have Miami, we have Orlando, we have Wizards, we have Hawks, we have the Hornets. Okay, so Western Conference, Thunder. Thunder's what we're missing, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go watch Kenny's video and see if he did any better on that than I did, because that was pretty rough. But yeah, that was fun. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.